Hello, I'm Marky, and this is my very first toy review, the first, I hope, of many. For those who don't know me, suffice it to say that I am an avid collector of action figures, as you can see just behind me and with this little fellow here. Although some people have referred to me as a hoarder before, and to all those people, I have this to say. Alright, there might be kids watching. Hi, kids! So here we have Dark Knight Rises, Quick Tech, that's what it says in the box here, Quick Tech Fist Fury Bane. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? Sounds very aggressive, yeah! Sorry. So yes, as I was saying, Fist Fury Bane right here. But before we get to the figure, let's talk about the packaging. Now, toy makers, if there's any toy makers listening to this, please peel your ears open and sharpen your senses like I would sharpen a good knife. Yes, where was I? Yeah, packaging. Packaging, in this case, very, very simple, which is good. There's nothing I hate quite as much as a very, very nice packaging that you die a little inside just tearing it apart to get to your figure. I don't like that, so just here, you got the card, you've got a nice picture of Batman there, and a picture of the figure itself, so Power Punch Bane, or whatever they call him. You have another picture of the figure itself at the back, along with the instructions, and of course the other figures in the line, to get your kids to bug you to no end to buy the rest of them, please. Yeah. Which hopefully by the end of this review you won't be doing, because let's get right into the heart of it. Off you go. Let's talk about Bane, because what's there to say about this guy? So much, yet so little at the same time. If you look just at the figure itself, it's quite good. It looks like Bane. There's no way you could mistake this guy for anyone but Bane, so that's good. Alright, for the rest of it, though, if I put this closer to the camera, let's see here. Yeah, I don't know if you can see very well. You've got almost no articulation in this. If you look at those arms, there's no elbow articulation to speak of. You can rotate the arm here like so. Alright, that's fun, that works. Leg articulation, you've got no knee articulation either, so it hinges right there on the thighs. You can kick. And even so, this is the highest you'll get, so there's no kicking Batman in the face with this guy. If you look at the color scheme on this guy, not good at all. There is almost no painted detail whatsoever. The mask is well done. I find if you look at the detail up close, it holds up. Again, it looks like Bane. If you look at the back, though, it's a bit disappointing. There's no detail to speak of. It's just a flat surface. The vest has got plenty of molded detail. Same thing with the pants. Same thing with the boots. They even molded the soles of the boots underneath. Don't know how well you can see, but there you have it. But there's no paint at all, so the vest is just plain black. You can see all the buckles and all the little straps. It's cool, but they're unpainted, so you don't see them all that well. Same thing with the pants. You've got plenty of pockets, and there's a knee patch right there. So lots of molded detail, but it just goes to waste, really. Same thing here. We'll look at that punch pack thingy, just to get back to it. Okay, it's well made. I'll just get this closer so you can see all the little wires and bolts and everything. It's well detailed. I like the sculpt on this thing quite a lot, to be frank. Now from the back it doesn't look like much, but that's okay. But yeah, again, no paint whatsoever, so all this detail kind of goes to waste, although in this case it's supposed to be metal of some sort, so the gray plastic kind of works here. But yeah, you could have done better, especially for the asking price. So this guy, at Zellers, they asked about $17.99 for him, which is way too steep. I wasn't forking this amount of money for it. You can get him for about 15 bucks at Walmart, which is where I got him. And again, I really wanted this guy for some insane reason, maybe because it reminds me of Jax from Mortal Kombat with the little punch pack thing going on. But unless you're a real sucker for these things, don't pay 15 bucks. Don't even pay 10 bucks. I know you can get them for 10 bucks in some of the US Walmarts, your Toys R Us, maybe you can get a better deal. But don't even pay the full $10 for this guy. In my opinion, he's not worth it. Wait till they go on sale, which inevitably they will. Wait till you find them in the bargain bin. And parents watching this, that's, I think, some advice. Kids watching this, by all means, do not pester your parents to get this. Pick your battles. Sometimes it's worth pestering your parents for things. This thing is not worth it. Speaking of which, let me get to the main gimmick, because the entire point of this is the gimmick, of course. So here we have this little box thingy, and here we have, of course, the punch pack. What you do is get the punch pack inside this box, and the box itself, in my opinion, is one of the few good points about this figure slash playset, whatever you want to call it. Basically, the box would make for a very nice playset. If you have a Batcave playset, something like that, you want to store Batman's armor. This could make for a very nice locker or just an accessory to hang around. So I guess it displays nice. That's worth something. So, hello, kitty. Hello. Alright. So, as I was saying, the armor is now in this neat looking box, ready to go. And then you just prop Bane somewhere. I'll just put him near the camera. Here we go. So you just plop the box down onto him. You now have Bane along with the armor inside the box. You need to press on this little button here to disengage the whole thing. And there we have him, Bane in his armor. Doesn't that look awesome? No, it doesn't. Not from where I'm standing, at least. From the front, it looks alright. Yeah, okay, looks impressive enough. From the back, and even from the side is where it kind of falls apart. Here we go. So yeah, as you can see here, the arms don't align properly with the punch pack thingy. It's not because I didn't position this properly. If you see here, that's as low as this arm will go. And so for it to really look sort of good, you have to raise the arms like so, I guess, just to have him punch something. Yeah. Okay, from the back, it really doesn't look like much. One other thing that kind of annoys me is how this is spring-loaded. It looks neat. When you get him out of the box, it just springs up, like we've just seen. But I wish there was a way to keep these down so he'd have a jetpack of sorts. It would also hide the arms, sort of, would look kind of better as a whole. So slight disappointment there, although this entire thing in its entirety is a disappointment. So again, don't be on the prowl for this, don't seek it out, don't pay the full price for it, because in my opinion, it's not worth it. Alright, so time for the final verdict. What's there to say about this Bane? Well, sadly, it didn't make the cut. Haha. Oh, didn't make the cut. That's hilarious. Sorry. Okay, so all in all, you know what? The thing that bothers me the most about this figure really is the lack of being able to hold this down, to have a jetpack. I've wanted a jetpack since I was a kid. I demand a jetpack, so here we go. I'll just hold this down if I need to. Just to give some play value to this guy, I will have him have a jetpack. So here we go. Lift off. Oh, should have left that knife lying around. Help? Anyone? I'm still alive.